What's up, guys? Ali here from Solid Trades. So, a while back, I alerted this in my chat room, which is free in the Discord channel. I alerted XPEV and I drew a line saying that it's going to break out. Look at this. I just drew this in from my pencil and that it's going to break out. And I even mentioned it right here. And I even alerted the entry where to enter and where to put a stop loss. And guess what? Here it is. That's exactly what happened. So I'm going to talk about this exactly how I predicted to the T. Notice here, I'm going to again talk about it was right here and I said like this and I said it's going to break out, right? Again, right here, look at this. Right here, it's going to break out and then boom, exactly what happened. And now it's ripping, okay? So I'm going to talk about how I came up with this because a lot of people say, how did you know? How did you know? Um, and how would you were able to protect, and I've done this so many times. And I've taken amazing trades. A lot of people message me and thank you and say, hey, I got a nice trade on it. And, well, great, but how to spot these by yourself? And that's what I'm going to talk about and what I saw here. Okay, so let's just quickly watch. So basically, what happened was I saw around this area. Okay, I saw around this area where nothing, this was not done yet, right? This was not there, and it was still right here. So what I saw right here was that it was forming this higher lows like this and is forming a pattern in the process, right? Is forming this pattern, this pennant pattern. Now, but this area was the reason what? Now, this is the reason why I thought it's going to break out. That's why I thought. Why? Because what happened was that stock, when it came down, it went up again and it came down again. Now, when it's coming down again, it's doing consolidation right here. And when there's a consolidation, it's forming this flag pattern normally, and then it should break down. Okay, and the stock should continue. A lot of people are looking to short the stock right here. At this time, they're all shorting the stock because they know this is forming this flag pattern right here. Okay, it's a reverse flag pattern and the stock is gonna break. However, guess what happened? Instead of going, breaking down, it broke out. Okay, and that's when I send out this alert. So again, here it is. That's when I send out this alert. Notice here, right after this happened, you see this, and the stock broke out. The stock broke out right here. Let me just go. So right, you see this consolidation, and then the stock broke out. Now I'm saying, hey, you know what? I think it's gonna go up because if it holds, if it does this, this which I am thinking it's gonna, if it does, because this is the area which becomes support. If it holds, next thing is gonna happen is gonna go up, and if it goes up, what happens? There's a breakout. So if there's a breakout, what's gonna happen? It's gonna squeeze. Okay. So that being said, that is a setup. Okay. Um, and that's exactly what happened. Look, so the reason why the stock, when it comes down here and it holds and it goes up, all the people who shorted thinking that, oh, you know what, who shorted right here and did not cover, when it comes down, is this final chance to cover because it's holding. Once it breaks out, boom, look at this. It's gonna continue probably like till here or probably here, or it could go up a lot higher. Okay, so how to trade this? One is to buy it around this area. When it breaks out, it comes down to the support. You buy right here and expect a breakout. And the other is to buy the breakout. But in both cases, the stop loss is here. So if you had bought the breakout, let's say you missed it, you want to buy the breakout right here. The stop loss will be low of this. Okay, if it comes back down and then it breaks and then this is stop loss. But the great risk to reward trade entry would be by this support level. Once it breaks out, same area becomes support and then boom, breaks out. So you have to analyze and see what's going on. You have to think like, hey, what's going on? What would people be doing right here? Are they stuck? The shorts are stuck because clearly look at this again. I'm going to talk, if you don't understand, the stock is going up and then found resistance, comes down. And it did not go up like this. It consolidated like this. It's consolidated. And when there's a consolidation, people, this is a bear flag. A bear flag is this. It forms like this. It makes a bear flag. And then when it breaks out. the bottom. So a lot of people get short in this bear flag thinking it's going to go down, and that's what happened right here. But what if it doesn't go down? So it made a bear flag right here, and then it didn't go down. It broke out above, right? And there's a bigger trend going on. So if it breaks out, look how here it found resistance and came down because a lot of people shorted again because there's a resistance. But don't look what happened. It came up again. Once it comes up again, all the people who shorted right here, all the people who shorted right here, they are both getting squeezed down and they have to buy their stock, and which cause a huge squeeze. And that's how you find squeeze patterns. Okay. So hope you guys learned something. And if you did, make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next topic. Take care. Bye bye.